Next we have to do miscellaneous exercise. Let's question. Let the sum of n, 2n, 3n terms of an AP be S1, S2 and S3 respectively. Show that S3 is equal to 3 times S2 minus S1. So, sum of n terms. What is the sum of n terms of an AP? The formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. If a be the first term and d be the common difference. So, a be the first term and d be the common difference. Then this is the formula. So, here what is given? The sum to n terms, that is denoted as S1, 2n terms is S2 and 3n terms is S3. Okay. So, we can write according to that. So, S1 means sum to n terms of AP, that is same as this. So, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. This is S1. Now, what is S2? Sum to how many terms? 2n terms. Sum to 2n terms. So, it is 2n by 2. Number of terms is 2n. First term is a itself. Then 2n minus 1 into d. That is the second one. Then S3 is sum to 3n terms. So, 3n by 2 into 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d. Equation 3. Now, we have to prove S3 is equal to 3 times S2 minus S1. So, we can take RHS. RHS part is, first we can find S2 minus S1. Okay. What is S2 minus S1? S2 minus S1. So, 2n by 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d minus n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So, I am just opening the bracket. I am not cancelling this. Into 2a plus 2n by 2 into 2n minus 1 into d minus n by 2 into 2a minus n by 2 into n minus 1 into d. The common we can take outside, then simplify. So, here 2a, that 2a taking out 2n by 2 minus n by 2. Then we have second term and fourth terms in terms of d, and 2 is also common, d by 2. So, d by 2 when I take outside, d by 2. 2n into 2n is 4n square minus 2n. Then here minus n square plus n. Then 2a into, what is 2n minus n by 2? That is n by 2 itself, plus d by 2 into 3n square minus n, or that is na. It is na plus d by 2 into n we can take out. So, 3n minus 1 into n. Okay, this much we get. That is S2 minus S1. But in the question, right hand side is 3 times. So, multiply by 3. 3 times S2 minus S1. So, when we multiply by 3, 3n into a plus multiply by 3. So, 3n minus 1 into d by 2. Multiply the first term by 3 and the second term by 3. Okay. Now, is it same as S2? What is S2? You just check it. Not S2, S3. Sorry, S3. S3 is equal to 3n by 2 into 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d. Open the bracket. 3n by 2 into 2a plus 3n by 2 into 3n minus 1 into d. 2 and 2 we can cancel. So that is 3na plus 3n into 3n minus 1 into d by 2. So comparing this and that, both are same. Therefore, S3 is same as 3 times S2 minus S1. So we proved. Next one. If f is a function satisfying f of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y for all x, y belongs to n. N means set of natural numbers such that f of 1 is 3 and sigma f of x values from 1 to n is 120. Find the value of n. So what is given in the question? F of 1 is given as 3, f of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y, and sigma f of x is given as 120. So from that we can start. Sigma f of x, this x values from 1 to n is given as 120. So without the sigma symbol, how we write? Sigma indicates sum. Sum to 1 to n. For this x you have to give 1, 2, 3 up to n. So this left hand side is same as, first you have to give x as 1, f of 1. Then plus, sigma means sum. F of next number is 2, then f of 3 plus etc. up to f of n. This is given as 120. Now for each one you have to give the value. Okay. But f of 1 is given. F of 1 is given as 3. The next is f of 2. What is f of 2? We don't know the value of f of 2 and this condition is given. F of x plus y is equal to f of x into f of y. So f of 2 I can write as f of 1 plus 1. This is all true for every natural number. So f of 1 plus 1 I can write as 1, f of 1 into f of 1 by this rule. So 3 into 3, that's equal to 9. So what is f of 2? 9. Now what is f of 3? You have to split. F of 3 is either 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. Don't write 1 plus 1 plus 1. Here we have only 2, x plus y only. So either 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. Now we can write as f of 2 into f of 1. F of 2 is 9, 9 into 3 is 27. Okay. So the next f of 4 we can write as f of 2 plus 2 or 3 plus 1 or 1 plus 3. Anyway you can write. So f of 2 into f of 2. What is f of 2? 9. 9 into 9 is 81. If it is 3 plus 1, 3 and 1. 3 is 27. 27 into 3, that is also 81. Anyway, the fourth term is 81. Plus etc. etc. is given as 120. Is it GP? 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. 27 into 3 is 81. Like that. So, how many terms? N terms. Its sum is given as 120. So, we can use the formula Sn A into r raised to n minus 1 by r minus 1. Here what is A? First term is 3. Common ratio is also 3. So 3 into 3 raised to n minus 1 by 3 minus 1 is equal to 120. Or 3 into 3 raised to n minus 1 by 2 is 120. Or I can write 3 raised to n minus 1 is 120 into 2 by 3. 40, 42s are 80. So 3 raised to n is 1 plus 80. That is 3 raised to n is 81. 81 you have to write as power of 3. 3 raised to 4. 3 raised to 4 is 81. Base equal 3 and 3. So we can equate exponent, which implies n is equal to 4. So n is equal to 4. Next one. The sum of 3 terms in GP is 56. If we subtract 1, 7, 21 from these numbers in that order, we obtain an AP. Find the numbers. So sum of 3 terms in GP is 56. So we can write the terms. Let the 3 terms be, usually how we write the terms? A, AR, AR square. Okay, so sum is given. A plus AR square is given as 56. Equation 1. Then if we subtract 1, 7, 21 from these numbers in that order, that is from A you have to subtract 1. From AR 7. From AR square 21. So we get 3 new numbers. Then what is given? So when we subtract, we obtain an AP. So these 3 numbers form an AP. So these 3 numbers are in AP. So if 3 numbers are in AP, A, B, C are in AP, then B minus A is same as C minus B, or we can write 2B is equal to A plus C. That is the condition. So 2 times, therefore 2 times the middle term is equal to first term plus the third term, or 2AR minus 14 is equal to A plus AR square minus 22, or A minus 2AR plus AR square is equal to 22, take to this side, that is 8. Equation 2. Now compare 1 and 2. AR square. Only the middle term is different. So we can subtract 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2. A minus A0. AR minus 2AR is 3AR. AR square minus AR square is 0. And 56 minus 8. That is 48. Which implies AR is equal to 48 by 3. 48 by 3 is 16. Okay. Now from that find either A or R and substitute in either one or second equation. So this implies A or R. A is equal to 16 by R. So the equation 1 becomes 16 by R plus AR we already know, AR is 16, plus AR square. What is A? 16 by R into R square. So R and R cancel. Is equal to 56. Or which implies 16 by R plus 16R is equal to 56 minus 16. That is 40. So 16 plus 16R square by R is 40, or quadratic equation 16R square minus 40R plus 16 is equal to 0. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. 4 into 16 into 16, that is 256 by 2a, 2 into 16. So that is 40 plus or minus root of 1600 minus 1024, 32. So that is same as 40 plus or minus root of 576 by 32. 576 is the root of, it's the square of 24 by 32. So what is the value of r? Two values are there. R is equal to 40 plus 24 by 32 or 40 minus 24 by 32. Which implies r is equal to 64 by 32 and 8 by 32. 8 no, 16, sorry. It is 16 by 32. Which implies r is equal to 32 into 2 is 64, 16 into 2 is 32. Okay. So if r is equal to 2, we know that AR is 16. So what is A? Therefore A is equal to 16 by 2. 16 by 2 is 8. Then if R is equal to half, therefore A is equal to, if R is half, A into 1 by 2 is equal to 16. So A is equal to 32. Now we have to write the terms. What is the question? Find the numbers. Find the numbers means AR square, that we have to find. So A is 8. So therefore terms are 8, AR is 16, then AR square, that is 30. Here terms are 32 is the first one, AR, A into 1 by 2, that is 16, then 16 into 1 by 2, that is equal to 8. Just opposite, 8, 16, 32, 32, 16, 8. Next one. A GP consists of an even number of terms. If the sum of all the terms is 5 times the sum of terms occupying odd places, then find its common ratio. A GP consists of an even number of terms. We don't know how many terms in that GP. We know that there are even number of terms. Usually an even number of terms we take as 2n terms. Okay. We can't take a number of terms be n. N means it is not even. Okay. 2n, a number into 2 is always an even number. Isn't it? 1 into 2, that is 2. 5 into 2, 10, that's an even number. So even number always we take like this, 2n. Odd number we can take 2n plus 1. Okay. So here we take, let the number of terms be 2n. The number of terms 2n. Then sum of all the terms. So we have to find the sum of all the terms. Let the first term we need, then only we can use the formula. So let first term be A, it is GP, and common ratio be R. Common ratio be R. And number of terms is 2n. So what is S2n? Sum of these 2n terms, that is A into, we have two formula, you can use either first one or second one. So A into common ratio is R, R raised to number of terms minus 1 by R minus 1. This is sum to the total terms. There are 2n terms. So, sum of all the terms is this. And what is given in the question? It is 5 times the sum of terms occupying odd places. Okay. So, before this, rub it. The terms, I am writing the terms. First term is AR square, AR cube, etc., AR raised to n minus 1. This is the nth term. Then AR raised to n plus 1, like that. We have up to 2n terms. So, AR raised to 2n minus 1 is the last term. Okay. Then S2n is equal to A into R raised to 2n minus 1 by R minus 1. This much clear? Now we have to find the terms occupying odd places. Which are the terms occupying odd places? You find from this. A is the term in the first place. Now this one is the second place that you don't want to take. Now the third place, that is AR square. Now not AR cube, AR raised to 5, like that. Okay. So is this GP? A into what gives AR square? A into R square is AR square. AR square into AR raised to, sorry, it is 4 only. Okay. That is the terms in first place, third place. Now this is the fifth place. Then seventh place. How to write seventh place? Term in seventh place is AR raised to 6. Okay. So, is it GP? A into R square gives AR square. AR square into R square gives AR raised to 4. Into R square gives AR raised to 6. So, this forms a GP. These etc. forms a GP with common ratio. What is the common ratio? R square. Common ratio R square. Now what is the sum of these terms? How many terms will be here? Total there are 2n terms. Suppose there are 100 terms. How many odd terms in that? 1 to 100 there are 100 numbers. In that 50 even numbers and 50 odd numbers. The same way here 2n numbers. This 2n is an even number. Okay. So, how many even numbers and how many odd numbers? If the numbers from 1 to 100, 100 is an even number, 50 odd, that is just half number of terms odd and half number of terms even. So, the same way 2n, total number of terms 2n. So, half even, half odd, that is the way. So, half of 2n is n. So, number of odd terms, the number of terms occupying odd places n, number of terms occupying even places also n. So, we can take as AR square, AR raised to 4, AR raised to 6, like that. The terms, these all terms occupying odd places. So, there are n terms in this sequence. And number of terms is equal to n. Okay. Now, what is the sum of this new sequence? Therefore, the sum of the above sequence is equal to, first term is A into common ratio is R square raised to number of terms is n minus 1 by R minus 1. Not R minus 1, common ratio is R square. Or A into R raised to 2n minus 1 by R square minus 1. Is it clear, children? Once again, there are, in the given GP, there are even number of terms. So, we take as there are 2n terms. Then the terms are a r square, ar square, etc., ar raised to 2n minus 1, and its sum s2n is equal to first term into common ratio r raised to 2n minus 1 by r minus 1. Now we have to write the terms in odd places. So ar square, ar raised to 4 like that. So that is also a GP with the common ratio r square. First term is a. And number of terms, we are considering only odd places. So it is half of the total number, that is n terms, number of terms in the sequence n. Then what is the sum of the sequence? That is first term into common ratio raised to number of terms minus 1 by common ratio minus 1. Now in the question it is given the first sum is, sum of all terms is 5 times sum of terms occupying odd places. So this S2n is 5 times this. So given that a into r raised to 2n minus 1 by r minus 1 is equal to 5 times a into r raised to 2n minus 1 by r square minus 1. Okay. So we can cancel this a, the numerator, and the question is what is the value of n? So here 1 by r minus 1. R square minus 1 we can write as r minus 1 into r plus 1. So what is r plus 1? It is 5. So what is r? What is the question? Find its common ratio. Okay, not the number of terms, find the common ratio. So r is equal to 4. On the next one, the sum of the first 4 terms of an AP is 56. The sum of the last 4 terms is 112. If its first term is 11, then find the number of terms. So here AP is given first 4 terms. So let the first 4 terms be a, first term a, next term is a plus d, then a plus 2d, then a plus 3d. So a plus d plus a plus 2d plus a plus 3d is equal to 56. So it is 4a plus 6d is 56. And a is given, a is 11. So 4 into 11 plus 6d is 56, or which implies 6d is equal to 56 minus 44, that is 6d is equal to 12. So d is equal to 2. Now the sum of the last 4 terms. Okay, usually we take the last term as nth term. So an plus an minus 1 plus an minus 2 plus an minus 3. Nth term, n minus 1th term, n minus 2th term, and n minus 3rd term is given as 112. Now how to write nth term? Nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. N minus 1th term a plus n minus 2d plus a plus n minus 3 into d plus a plus n minus 4 into d is equal to 112. So here also 4a plus d I am taking outside, n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus n minus 3 plus n minus 4 is equal to 112. And a value is given as 11. So 4 into 11 plus d into 4n. 4n minus 10 is equal to 112. Now only simplification. Find the value of n. So d into 4n minus 10, d value, d is 2, is equal to 112 minus 44. 112 minus 44 means 68. So 4n minus 10 is equal to 68 by 2. So 4n minus 10 is 34, which implies 4n is equal to 44. So n is equal to 11. So value of n is equal to